Greetings, everyone. Happy fall. I can't believe it's fall already. And before you know it, it'll be Thanksgiving and Christmas, and time just marches on, as we all know. Thank you for taking a few minutes to read through our quarterly newsletter. We've written several articles this time that we feel are timely and important. Steve Strzalkowski has written a great article on the Tax Cut and Job Act expiration that is scheduled to expire at the end of 2025. And not many people are cued in on this yet. You're going to start hearing more and more probably in some of the media, as well as I think the campaign season next year, talking about how the tax rates are scheduled to change. And some things that you should probably be considering now and in the next year, and how that may impact you. So I encourage you to take a second and read that, share it with friends if you like, because I think it illustrates some things that not many people are thinking about right now. The second thing is we've gone through and created a Social Security FAQ page. And these, if you were on our recent Social Security webinar that Steve was going through a lot of the nuances of Social Security, it was a great session. You can find that on our YouTube channel. But this is just a concise FAQ resource that we wanted to provide to you and anyone else you want to share it with to identify some of the key questions that we tend to get about Social Security. So that's in our newsletter. Also, for those of you we've been doing planning with throughout the year, and there's some of you that are upcoming here very soon, we've developed a one-page financial plan. And so there's a summary and an example in the newsletter of this one-page financial plan. Now, we still have all this, large capability of all these in the dashboard, creating all kinds of reports, but really the intent is to try to boil it down into a clear, concise, one-page, actionable plan where you can see where you are and where you're going and some of the key action steps. We've worked very hard on this as a team. We will continue to refine it and get better at it. If you have feedback on it, we would love to hear your feedback. And one of the key things in this financial plan is the summary or the statement of financial purpose. And that's something you've heard us talk about a little bit more. We want to continue to grow and refine that. In a lot of your one-page plans, in the absence of you providing one, we've developed a sample for you, but that's something we want to continue to refine as we go. So I encourage you to take a look at that one-page financial plan, the sample. For those of you, if you look in your dashboard in the vault, in the strategy meetings, you should see your one-page financial plan there that's custom to you. So please provide us some feedback, and we're really anxious to see how that is something that appeals to you and works for you, and we've worked a great deal of time on that. Also, in the newsletter, I am excited to introduce a new team member. He's probably not someone you're going to hear from and see from much. He's a little bit more on the behind the scenes. But throughout this transition to becoming a full-fledged registered investment advisor, we've hired a chief compliance officer. His name is Michael Koch. He's got an incredible amount of experience. And if you go to our website, look at the team section, you can read his bio. It's also linked to that to the newsletter as well. We're thrilled to have someone like Michael on the team. He is a great resource and in charge of really being the chief compliance officer for our firm. So, in closing, I hope you enjoy this newsletter. If you have questions, reach out to us. Feel free to leave us any comments or feedback, and we just truly enjoy the opportunity to continue to serve all of you, and look forward to the last quarter of 2023. Thanks.